I
Yeah,
got some more big news for you, man. Like 2025, no more games, bro. I'm about to have a little boy, man. RJ Jr. is the
oh,
future, boy.
congrats, bro.
Yeah, I said RJ Jr., but RJ's the future, my guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, you
gotcha.
you knew it was coming, but now you know it's a boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, y'all like further along the process, so y'all
Yeah,
made
I
the
just found out it was a boy, probably like this week.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll make a great dad. You're a great dude, so you should be able to be a great father, my brother.
I appreciate that, man. I
Mhm.
appreciate the love. Go ahead and introduce us, though, big
Oh
dog.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Real Individuals podcast. This may be 221, but I'm not sure. Don't hold that against me, man.
Just know we up there, man. We ain't stopped. This ain't episode 5, 7. Oh, we quit. It's hard. I don't give a bro. You
Oh
see, I'm
no.
in the dungeon. I'm in the trap house right now. I got paintings.
Oh
I
yeah.
painted that. I got, you know what I mean? We
Oh
out
yeah,
here,
nah, for
man.
real, for real. We out there, man. We grinding, bro. We like Kendrick Lamar, bro, at the Super Bowl, man. We got to make it to the
Big as
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
I bet Drake couldn't have seen this, though. My bad, not to bring him up again,
Oh
but
no.
he couldn't have seen this coming when he made that song. Big as the Super Bowl, first person shooter.
Yeah, yeah. I think he knew what was gonna happen at the Super Bowl, but you kind of got to tie Drake into this just because everybody wanted to know was Kendrick Lamar gonna say certain words at the Super Bowl.
And was he gonna do the song in general too?
Yeah.
Because at
So
first it was like, "Are they gonna pull that song?" And then if you was watching the performance, how he kept teasing, like, he kept teasing that song until he did it.
yeah, that he made it sure it's the last song just to keep people engaged. So they had to watch
Well,
that full segment.
it was the second to the last song because
What?
technically TV Off was the last song.
Oh, okay.
Mustard.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, but either way, yeah, he waited toward the tail end, and
Yeah.
yeah, he said
He,
the
he knew.
amen. Yeah,
They get ridiculous with them stats though. They talking about his shit bigger than Michael Jackson at the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh my gosh.
well, that's understandable because we're in a social media era. More people can tune in from their phones and devices, so you don't got to be glued to a TV anymore, like back in the '90s and whenever Michael Jackson performed at the Super Bowl. So,
That's a fact. I didn't even think about that. You
mhm.
can. Yeah, it's much more. Everything is much more easily accessible at your fingertips, literally.
Yeah, you got an app, you can view the Super Bowl. But shout out to Kendrick, man. 5 Grammys, put the nail in the coffin in Drake's career. Like he's on a run
Oh
right now, man. Damn.
man.
So
Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick, man. And shout
mhm.
out to the Eagles. Shout out to
Yeah,
the Eagles. Philly was going crazy. I don't know if you saw those videos. They were climbing up, but I mean that's expected. It's Philadelphia. They were climbing up poles. They was like destroying. But that was regular happy. It was mini.
yeah.
It was a mini riot.
They was turning up, but someone actually passed away when they went like into the Super Bowl when they won the AFC, the NFC conference. People like dropping from those lights or whatever, the poles or whatever. So
Oh
hopefully no
shit.
fatalities. But yeah, man, shout out to the Eagles. Those fans, they turn up, bro.
Yeah. On the other side of that though, it's sad in the Midwest, boy.
Yeah, man.
Kansas, Missouri, all that. It was just sad, man.
What's the vibe like in your area, bro?
Bro, it's sad. It's sad in Kansas City right now, bro. Like everybody's just trying to. We just trying to survive, dog.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
I'm still Dolphins through and through, so it didn't hurt me like that. But it
yeah,
still felt like I took 2 losses because I'm seeing some of my folks out here sad, and then I've been sad once our season ended a long time ago. So I've
yeah,
been sad, but now I'm like re-sad.
yeah.
And I was at the, like I said, I was at the AFC Championship.
Yeah, so you
So
got to see, firsthand experience what it's like.
I was a believer, dog. I was a believer. What do you
Crazy.
think? Travis Kelsey retire or no?
Well, I know if he stays with the team, they're gonna take a huge cap hit. I heard like a $20 million cap hit, and no billionaire owner wants to take unnecessary tax losses when it comes to players' contracts.
Why would they take a cap hit? Because they too expensive?
Yeah, and you got a lot of players on there. There's gonna have to be some restructuring on Kelsey's end
Or
to
it's
make it
gonna be
work.
some, and you really trying to make it like some of the best players have done it to win,
Mhm.
or if they think they're gonna win. Tom Brady did it. Yo, let me get a pay cut so we can afford who we need to afford, and I'm trying to win.
Yep.
You
It
know what
was,
I mean?
yeah.
Get another couple of weapons in here, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Or
it's
pay me,
definitely.
sign me for 3 more years, and then we'll stack it up on that last year. I'll take a loss. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
ways.
I can see him doing that because he didn't have a good season, like a lot of drop balls and just looking slow out
Just
there.
slower, looking slower. He ain't moving like he used to. Boy moving. That boy moving like a white man. He ain't moving
Yeah.
like a brother
He
no more.
lost his juice, man. He lost it, bro. So maybe he can get it back in the off season. Probably drop some weight. He gonna have to start slimming down anyways as you get older. All the bulky muscle stuff is cool in your 20s and 30s, but you're gonna have to kind of maintain a certain weight after football. So he might as
Right.
well start that in the off season, help the knees out, any ligament damage, and try to come back stronger and leave on top.
You gonna
So
see, man.
yeah, so man, shout out to Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady legacy is still intact, bro. He's still number one, dog.
He almost lost it, man. I think that's why, because it was weird. It was like, this was my thoughts on it. You know how people be like, man, Kansas City get a lot of calls, right? Like, have
Mhm.
you heard that saying before?
Yeah. Yep.
It seemed like the exact opposite happened. It seemed like they were being punitive to the Chiefs this game. Like they
Yeah.
were getting called for everything and then some. You know what I mean?
And then the Eagles just had Patrick Mahomes on the ropes. Like he couldn't get out the pocket. That
He
O
was
line collapsed. It was terrible, bro.
he was not comfy out there. They were getting bullied for sure.
He
Like
picked the worst time to have his worst game of his career, bro.
it didn't even look like 22 points worth. I watched the game, most of it. I kind of started leaving for home. I left the party during the third quarter to head home.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they got those 22 points toward the end, dog. It wasn't
Yeah.
even like that. It should have it looked worse on the book. Like if you watch the game, it was worse than that 22 points for sure.
As a matter of fact, the game was over at halftime when they down either what 24 zip or
24 or something like that. It was
yeah.
ridiculous.
So it was over second quarter, midway when they were down 17 zip. You can't go down like two or three touchdowns versus a dominant team. Your offense isn't good enough to go against their defense, and your defense isn't good enough to go against their offense. So you pretty much lost after being down 14 zip. It ain't happening versus the Eagles.
Basically. You can't
So
go down that much. Two touchdowns, I mean two scores, I give you that.
yeah, it's doable.
I give you 14 and 17 points. But now we talking about 24? Nah, fam.
Nah, with Hurts, the way he can run, the tush push when it's 4th and 1, they can literally keep the game going on the offensive end until they score a field goal or score a
Man.
touchdown. So it's a no go, bro. No Tom Brady versus the Falcons, 28 zip. You need
And
a
then the
yeah,
worst part
man.
about it, Taylor Swift got booed. They showed her for like a millisecond and they still booed her.
Yeah, I think.
Poor girl. She don't even bother nobody. What the
But Trump was in the house too, and Taylor Swift, she was on the other side of the party, so it could have been a good amount
it
of
could have been
people in the
so.
crowd. Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was like some political
yeah, I think it's a
with her
little
being
political.
known to be blue. So I think that was those people.
Yeah, because you'll show Trump and then you'll pan out and show Taylor Swift. So it's like Trump will get the cheers and then the cheers turn to boos when they show her on the Titantron. So I think it was a political type of boo. Probably a
Man.
mixture of just, her stealing all the attention. And
Right.
she,
And then that other too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You combine it, yeah, you're going to get about 60% of the crowd.
Speaking of hater, Beyonce got a lot of hate for winning that country award too.
She looked shocked, bro. Like, I didn't expect to hear my name.
You know, I ain't
Hey,
expect to hear
man.
her name either. You know they've been boxing her out.
Yeah.
That ain't real country.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Go make a rap album. They don't even think she is saying go make a rap album, just the default album. So it's
Ain't
Jay-Z
that
called
what
him
you
out.
y'all? Ain't that what y'all do?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
rap.
Go rap, man. Go sing some songs. But Jay-Z called him out last year about her not winning. And that kind of helped. And plus she makes, I guess, good music in that lane. I haven't really checked it out, heard a little snippet or two, but
Yeah.
she can make the music, you
Speaking
know.
of making the music, Is Lil Wayne still the king of the remix? Did you hear the Tweaker remix?
I heard a little bit of it, but I heard that may take it to the next level, adding the Legend Wayne on there, bro.
That was kind of cool. Go straight to the because I know disrespect to Boosie, Moneybag, anybody other times. You get a legend like Wayne. Yeah, we joke on Wayne live performances now and this
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but
It's a different energy.
like Lil Wayne is still Lil Wayne now when it comes to that mic. Pause.
Yeah, yeah, nah, he legit. He can be 40 plus in the game, but it don't even matter, bro, because Wayne is always gonna bring that nostalgia.
He could deliver a solid feature.
So
I can always say that. It's at one point he sounded better on features than his own songs. Damn,
yeah,
that sounds bad to say, but it's the truth.
no. Sometimes you get a different vibe, a different energy from featuring, and you kind of get out of your own box when you feature on other people's songs. So nah, definitely people been saying that like he can get a damn feature just as much as his own projects. But
They was
solid dude, man.
they had a funny meme on Wayne. They talking about some this what y'all wanted for the Super Bowl, and they had him going, "Don't stop."
Dog, yeah, yeah, yeah. They trying him, dog. He was really supposed to be on that, man, that New Orleans Super Bowl, but Kendrick earned it, bro. He had a
No,
tremendous
Kendrick did
year.
his thing. What you think about the performance?
It was good, but it had a deeper meaning to it, like with the Samuel L. Jackson, just that
Super
type
deep.
of
If you caught
yeah.
it, you caught it. It was super deep.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't, but there was a lot of people commenting, and then one person broke it down to a T, what Samuel was doing, and
Right,
then
right.
the type of what's the show on Netflix, the Squid Games or
You in
something.
games.
Yeah, yeah. So they said when they were dressed up in different colors. So he planted some thinking seeds for people to go back and probably catch those hidden messages, But
You see how he had that evil villain smirk. No, say Drake.
yeah, he dang man, Drake he's hurting right now. I think he just trying to release a project with Party Next Door independently.
And
I
he
don't know.
just shot up. He just did a concert overseas too. So I mean, he keep him busy for sure.
Yeah, I think he was
He,
in Australia.
you know,
But it just ain't hitting the same no more. When you don't have that major label backing, a Drake can look like pretty much
anybody
whatever.
like a
Like,
like a money bag yo. No
yeah,
disrespect, but like a regular hot artist, basically.
yeah, you go from tier 5 to like tier 2, 2.5. Like that's like artists signing to Koch Records back in the day. Like that's the type of push he's getting right now. When you don't, he can make his own push and make it look like a major independent. But he may do 150,000, 200,000. So your numbers are cut in half from that major label backing. But yeah,
Yeah,
bro's hurting right now. But
man.
hmm
Yeah, yo. Oh, 50 Cent been in the news lately, man.
oh, 50
Oh,
Cent, crazy.
but he got into it. What I'm talking about, though, I know you got something, but what I'm
Hmm.
talking about, he got into it with Big Meech.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
Big Meech out or whatever. He got into it with Big Meech to the point where like Lil Meech is kind of in the middle, and it's like, damn, bro, like you, because you know how he feel if you even stand next to somebody he don't. With. It's over.
Yeah, and I guess that picture with Ross ended the relationship with Lil Meech, bro.
And it's getting nasty to the point like to the point where like Rick Ross put out a little thing told some we sh- she was throwing shade told some it looking low budget talking about the Big Meat story. We need
Yeah.
to bam feature man he started naming major black directors and this and that.
Oh
50
yeah, nah,
Cent or somebody on the team immediately that's his rights. He owned the rights to that so ain't nobody putting out
oh yeah,
without
yeah.
express permission.
Boss move by 50 to kind of lock that in, let his team do it. I'm sure they'll probably fix some things up if the story hasn't been officially released. Yeah, man.
It's getting nasty. We'll see though.
Just continue on with 50, man. First of all, RIP Irv Gotti, but 50 Cent, he don't care, bro. So,
Well, allegedly, some deep stuff happened between those two. So I can see why. In that case, I typically don't respect that. Like you gotta let the dead rest in peace. But
yeah.
man, if whatever, you know what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depending on what you did to me, maybe you shouldn't rest in peace. If you did
Hmm.
something to me personally,
Yeah, yeah, just with
that's
50
unforgiving. You
Cent.
know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, 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 I get it. Me personally, I think once if I have issues with somebody, once you gone, them issues are gone too. At least with you, depending on how much layers it is. But me personally, I don't even want to wake up that type of energy. Like relatives, anybody, friends of a friend. Like I keep it low key, but you can't really put a filter on someone that they had some real situations allegedly
Yep.
going on in the past. But yeah, 50 don't care, bro. You really don't, and I don't blame him. That's him. But nah, for real, for real. And speaking of Diddy, man, Chopper Young City interviews going viral to the point to where someone from Bad Boy or a rep from Diddy offered to pay him money to delete those interviews, bro. Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, bro. Once they start reaching out, there could be some truth to these stories that Chopper's talking about,
Yeah.
bro.
And Chopper was always like a real little young dude. New Orleans, like he was, you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just,
Nah, for real, for real. He was about 16 when the band popped off.
he was young
So
as hell.
So he know he been in them parties. He even talked about he been to one of those parties, and he said, it didn't look like anybody was just doing stuff you know, like they
Don't
were just
believe.
having fun, like not on no like whatever stuff, like illegal stuff. If you were there, you were partying up, turn up, the turn up was available, you know. Hey,
Whatever
he
you
said,
need, yeah.
yeah. So he basically confirmed like they're all parties, but it ain't like the way that the parties are being portrayed in the
Well,
media.
that's because he probably didn't make it into a party. It's
Yeah.
like if you, it's been all you had. You ask Ashton Kutcher. You see pictures of Ashton Kutcher at the parties, but was he at the parties?
Yeah.
And maybe I think it's like three different layers. I think it's the parties, then it's
Yeah.
the parties, then it's the wild king nights. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The longer that you stay at the party is just you going from level to level. Oh, you've reached the ultimate freak off party.
Basically,
Like,
just think about it. Think about how many parties we've been to. There's been like different choices available. Not no
mhm.
Astro Glide, not no
Yeah.
baby, but I've been like, oh, you got Mo, you know what I mean? You on
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
crazy shit, but like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Anything could go down depending on, the turn ups available if people into that stuff. But
I ain't
uh,
defending Diddy though because I've heard too much. Like it seemed like yo,
yeah.
everybody can't be lying. But I'm talking about though, just when people be like, oh, there was a party, there was drugs there.
Hmm.
Duh!
Yeah, of
Yo,
course. Yeah. You're gonna
what
have
you think
your
they doing? Reading the Bible at the party? Like
Yeah,
they
so it's like, but when you talking about lawsuits, everything gets sensationalized. Yeah, turn up. Yeah, of course. You at a party, you're gonna turn up, you're gonna have fun. But it all depends on did you want to
no.
have this type of fun? That's where the
Right.
lawsuits coming
I
in.
just I just don't want that to become everything. When there was a party and there was alcohol and drug, yes. There
Yeah.
were alcohol and drugs, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. And the grown ups who wanted to be there. That's the only
Yeah.
thing like I don't know, but yeah, that you got Diddy and you just got parties, bro. Like that's different. I just don't
Hmm.
want people because like, damn, bro, I throw parties, not those type of parties,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
You
have
already know.
friends over. I used to have parties. I'm old now though. I'm out the game, but I'm just saying,
Hmm.
man.
Not real talk, but you know how it is with the lawsuits. Let's try to get a bag. If it is true, hey, he got to pay up or he got to do that time. If it is
And now
false,
he definitely doing some time. After what I seen with Cash, bro, you can't tell me nothing, bro. You beat you abusive. You at least abusive. Yeah,
yeah.
if ain't nothing else true, you at least abusive, dog.
The only thing with the Cassie that's not going to be used in the court of law, but that could sway some jurors' opinion. Like, you know what? We can't use that evidence in court because that happened many years ago. But we can still think in the back of our mind when we're, making a ruling on Diddy,
How likely is it that
we're
yep,
going to take
because
that into effect as well.
yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
it's bad out here, man. And
Hmm.
then I want to jump back on that 50 though, but like you got Lil Meech just stuck in between because they look like Lil Meech and 50 look like they were cool.
Yeah.
But like it's like there's only so much you could say about a nigga pops and he just like, yo, no, you ain't talking about me. No, that's my pops.
Yeah.
Now I'm stuck in the middle.
That is
Cause you the
true.
one who put me on and gave me this opportunity, but that's my pops, dog.
Yeah.
What
He
I
in
look
a,
like
in a
hanging
bad.
next to you, you talking about my pops.
Yeah, a line has to be, drawn in the sand. Like, hey, you can have an opinion, but you getting a little too extra with pops, man. And alleging that he snitched and all that stuff. And he even put out the text messages like, he don't really F with Ross like that, but he looked out for his pop. So he basically saying it is what it is. But I guess, 50 Cent, when he get activated, bro, he on demon time. He don't care what it looked like.
No, no matter if you standing next to somebody I don't like, nigga, I don't like you. Same thing happened with Fat Joe. Same thing happened with people back in the day. 50,
Yeah.
I give him that. He's always been consistent in that.
Hmm.
It's you and anybody standing next to you.
Yeah. That's why, this Fat Joe, he ain't really say nothing when did the Irv Gotti smoking on him or whatever. Certain people that he kind of, got cool with, they falling back because they don't want to activate that energy again. They kind of move past it. I'm sure they bout it if they have to, but what it look like a bunch of 50-year-olds fighting and stuff. People kind of like they kind of separate. We know 50. This is how he's gonna be. They had a huge history from back in the day. So whoever on that side passes away, you're getting a sneak preview, and it could be the other way around. If God forbid something happened to 50, I wonder what Ja Rule response gonna be, especially after the Irv Gotti post. So
Oh, nah. I wouldn't be surprised if
yeah,
Ja Rule has some secret tension or secret to get off his chest
hmm
if, God forbid, something would have happened. So, yeah, I can
oh
see
no,
that.
nah, he
Like,
got
they
yeah,
bro, Ja Rule was the biggest thing ever at one point, and then he just, like, dude, career got really railroaded. Like,
yeah. So he got that post drafted. Like he gonna leave that drafted like for a minute, bro. As soon as if anything happened, seconds later, he gonna have something to say.
yep,
I
I
wouldn't
know
blame
50
him.
better go, better keep jogging and pumping weights every day, boy. Stay
Yeah.
healthy, nigga, because anything happen to you, boy, they gonna have a field day.
50 put on that weight too, so he need to trim down now. That metabolism slowed up on him, bro. Looking completely different from 2003, dog. So that old man weight, it add on. So
Fat 50,
yeah, Fat 50 coming soon, right there, type stuff. But
man.
hmm but what's going on with the boxer Shields, man? What she did?
Yo, you ain't here, so
What's
like,
going on, man?
at least this is the in the rumor mill. She repoed her cup from her ex dude, and then put it right up on Papoose.
Damn.
That, yeah, it's a new nigga in town, man. Give my shit back. You think you doing something old?
Oh
And this
yeah,
nigga look like old lame man. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about him, but
yeah.
I don't know what you do, but you got on all this Gucci, you got a gold chain, like you famous.
hmm
What do you do, bro? Like where this
Yeah,
money came from? Like when they show pictures of who the dude was, like
yeah,
so it's like nah, nigga, on.
yeah. Terrible,
What?
man.
So like
Damn.
Remy, I ain't gonna lie, Remy the only one who look like she lost because you see the dude rock whatever the dude name is,
Yeah, the captain block,
cat
son of the
block the
captain.
cat or whatever.
Yeah,
That bro look, bro look like a Chuck E. Cheese version of Papoose. Like
yeah. This is a cartoon, a completely different version. So I guess Remy Ma, she know what she's like drawn to. But
oh,
dang,
she
man.
definitely got a type. Yeah,
But to Papoose, to Buddy, I'm sure Buddy, he's a battle rap legend or whatever. But it's a different type of situation. From a Papoose to him, not
I'm just
saying.
happy though because he got deemed like not corny, but the whole like yo that nigga gonna stay thick and thin. That's how you hold your woman down. Like
Yeah.
he almost was like the punching bag of black relationship, rap relationship, like whatever. I
hmm
can't describe it.
Yeah.
But nobody, niggas must still be a real one because nobody talks shit about it like that. You notice that? You
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
say your little funny joke, but you ain't gonna say much. No, think about it. I'm trying to think. Ain't nobody say much about Papoose. He must still got some pull in New York.
And a lot of respect just off his rapping skills alone. People just respect him, and I'm sure whatever he did back in his days, his younger days, it probably still carries weight. So
Man, cause
yeah,
to be like that, think about it now. If it was an everyday square dude doing all, they would have been on his.
yeah, yeah, they would have been trashing him. But Papoose, he got a lot of grace, especially through this breakup, bro.
Yeah, usually the dude don't get that much grace in a breakup, but like, bro, I stayed on the low for like 8 years, 10 years, whatever.
Yeah,
Well, this shorty was in jail. I was in jail.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Other than them visits, it was rough for him. I'm sure it was rough, and who knows what happened within the relationship. But either way, for it to end that way on a divorce level, yeah, that kind of sucks, dog.
But you know, it's funny. Somebody in the comments put, "It's funny though. You can't even come after Clarissa Shields, like, cause Clarissa Shields got hands. Like,
Yeah,
you got,
it's a
you got to
different
come.
situation. It
You
ain't
got to
like
come at her
Remy
like
Ma
a
being.
man. You can't scare Clarissa. You better up the blinky or shut the up. Cause
Oh
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
put your hands up, you getting knocked the up.
Yeah, for sure. I know Remy Ma, she gotta be prepared. Ain't no slapping each other. Nah, she on some throwing hands, pulling hair, all that, whatever. You got to throw hands with her, bruh. So Remy Ma, she gracefully bowed out. You ain't really hear too much energy on her side toward Clarissa Shields.
No, it was all that pap.
Smart move by
Rightfully
her.
so, cause Pap ain't gonna hit you.
hmm
So like, all right, talk your shit to the
Yeah,
man.
yeah. At this point, yeah, and she just y'all keep it between y'all. But if I get involved in it, hey, you don't want to run into anybody with hands like that. I'ma just gracefully bow out and what I mean, put my energy where it's supposed to be.
Oh, this is the world champion, bro. Like, I don't care what your ego say. Leave that girl alone.
hmm And speaking of world champions, man, I'm hearing Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford coming soon this year. That's gonna be an
Oh,
ultimate test, man. People
okay.
wanted to see that. Terrence fought what's homie that he fought that he recently beat? Damn, I forgot his name. But either way, man, this Canelo fight.
No, he beat the other black dude, or
No,
he fought
Errol
that?
Spence. Yeah, then he
I
yeah
think
fought.
those two went at it. He went at somebody with a big name. I remember.
It may
I
have been
just.
Spence. It may have been Errol Spence, but either way, this is the matchup that people wanted to see. Terrence Crawford undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo lost a battle or two, but either way, man, this is gonna be a fight that I may have to pay for, dog. I might have to go and get the pay per view
Yeah.
Showtime type
Nah, I'm
situation.
gonna find me a local bar. Hey, yo, y'all
Yeah.
showing the fight? Out there, Dave and Buster's. Wrong with
Oh
y'all
yeah, yeah, I
niggas?
could do that. I spend
You
20,
gotta pay for it,
25.
bro. Like, if you gonna spend 60, 70 on the fight, spend 20, 30, get you something to eat, and
Yeah.
watch the fight for the free.
Yeah. As long as they
At
see
least
that
you
I'm
get food.
eating. Yeah, yeah. If they see that I'm eating, I ain't just taking up a seat to watch the fight. Invite some of the peoples out. Hey, let's go watch this fight, man.
Look, some of those places literally do that shit though. Like they don't
Mhm.
care either. Like you just in there like being a customer. You can stay and watch the fight.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna drink nothing. So I probably, have a little cheat day, save my cheat day for that fight. So I might do that instead. Yeah, see how the vibe is. Round up a
Yeah,
couple
that might
people.
could be a little situation, and you got a little. Hey, I'm gonna go watch this fight.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
oh
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Situation. Hey,
Situation.
yeah. Use that for a situation. I could chill with the homies later. If a play comes up out of that, hey, I'm gonna have to, we about to leave a little early. I'll catch
Little
the
one
fight on
two.
replay.
Little one two. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I might do that, man. And they were teasing Jake Paul versus Canelo Alvarez, but then that fight got canceled, and then the Terrence Crawford and Canelo was back on. So that
I
could
thought it
have
was
been a
gonna be
little.
Jake versus Logan. What happened with that?
Yeah, I'm hearing Jake versus first it was Jake versus Canelo, then the Jake versus Logan, and then it's just a bit. I think it's a promotion going
I was
on,
gonna say I think they just throwing shit out there to see which one hit.
but as
Cause
of right now,
I'm pretty sure if they could really build up some real thing, they would fight each other. They don't have to. It's boxing at the end of the day.
yeah,
Same way he fought Mike Tyson, but they would gotta. They would if this would they would have to make this like. I think they'd have to have a reality show and something bad happen in the reality show,
yeah,
and then they feel real. Like, you took my girl. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then now, oh shoot, it's all over the news. Jake Paul did this to blah 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 wife. I mean his brother's wife or his brother's girlfriend. That,
hmm
that, I don't know if that would be too messy because it's now you know real life situations, but
but
that's how you
still,
get
yeah.
a big fight. Like, oh, you did what to the girl? He gonna
hmm
beat you up.
Yeah, it got to be something. And Logan's with WWE. I'm sure you can get one of the script writers. We need a storyline. We need like a 2, 3 month build up. I'm sure you can get his writers involved at the WWE to come up with some type of plan
'Cause
to.
that would be a good fight if they found a way to fight. Because people like Jake, people like Logan. But
Hmm.
what can y'all bring to make me want to see it? Like, what's the drama there?
Yeah,
You know?
that's gonna be the ultimate test. I definitely ain't watching that. I'm gonna just have to. I'll watch it on the playback, the highlights. I ain't
You know
paying
what I'm saying?
attention.
I'm not just gonna watch you two brothers fight. Ain't none of y'all each other. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
something like
I
it
gotta
got
be
the.
some. It gotta be some real anger there, though.
Hmm. Yeah, so not definitely that's an obvious waste. That's what I'm saying. They probably do that on like their own platform because they know they ain't gonna have too many buyers at a pay per view. We'll get a Patreon or some type of streaming service where we can make about 70 to 80%, and get the other 20% to processing fees and website
Yeah.
fees. That may be the lane for them.
Shout out to the Pauls,
And more sports news, man. Did you hear about the big trade? Luka in LA for Anthony Davis. He's in Dallas
bro.
now, bro.
Yeah, I seen that. That's like another meme going out. Tell about some LeBron and Luca about to look like Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes on
Oh yeah,
White Man Can't Jump.
yeah,
Once they catch each other vibe, we just be that Luca right there or whatever. Like it's
oh
just gonna
yeah,
get
yeah. It's gonna be a
he
sight to
wasn't even
see.
looking. He just stood and Luca was right there. They gonna learn each other and it's gonna get wrong.
Yeah, once they figure it out, bro. Like at first, I was saying they took a huge hit on defense, losing AD. But if you're bringing in a 30 point per game scorer when healthy, hey, if you just outscore your
And
opponent,
let's be real, man. Anthony
uh,
Davis is a force under there, but is he really a force? Like he's a big body under there, but is he really a force?
nah,
He
not
has
really.
games. I've seen him do it, but not like recently. I don't. That's not his. He's not big and dominant like defensively.
Yeah, he has his moments. That's why he wanted for the Lakers to get a center so he can move back to his natural position at the four, the power forward. But we in 2025, bro. You got people that's 6'7", 6'6", playing power forward and center in a small ball lineup. So him trying to go back to his natural position in
It's
this
like,
day and
bro,
age, it
we
ain't
kind of
happening.
made you kind of honestly. Your position is anything from the 3 to the 5, and on this
Yep,
team, we need you at 5.
exactly, bro. So he got his wish though. He can be the four, but he got hurt on his first game. He got indefinitely, bro. So I think he got some type of
Dude got
injury.
a rubber body now, bro.
Injury prone, clumsy. He one of them people run up the court and just start holding his ankle or hold his arm. Like, is this terrible? They call him street clothes because he always in street clothes on the bench, injured.
Because
So yeah, man. But Luca in LA, man, definitely. They got
I
their
think that was a
best.
good
Yeah.
trade. I think they knew he was hurting. They knew something. They knew it was only a matter of time. Let's get Anthony Davis out of here.
Yeah, it's a lot of controversies because why would the Mavs give up their franchise player? He was old, he could have possibly signed a 350 supermax and they got new ownership in Dallas. They don't want to pay that
I
tab
was
on
about to
Luca.
say that sounds like business. It don't have to make sense for fans, but that sounds like if I can avoid paying 350, I'm gonna have to get this man Supermax. But if I trade him, that no longer exists because he lost that tenure. No more
Yep.
Super.
They can spread that money amongst, a handful of all
I
stars
bet
for the next
a
few years.
handful of role players, some stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, man, definitely shocking. I might have to mess around and get League Pass so I can watch some of these LA games and react to these videos, bro. I may have to invest in the NBA, bro.
You might have to invest in prize picks.
Oh yeah, for real, man. I did the
Yeah.
Hard Rock stuff. It ain't work out for me for the Super
I
Bowl,
need to
man.
start asking you what you think about the high and low on some of these players. Hey, you think because I'm more football than basketball, so I
Yeah,
might need to just start asking your what you think blah 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 about to do, man.
yeah. I don't win. My knowledge of basketball is cool from a fan perspective, but from a gambling perspective, I'm terrible because like I mainly do win or loss, but now I'm trying to get in how many points is this person gonna
Where
score?
you do win and loss at? Because on prize picks, it's only players. Like it's only
Yeah,
high low.
the Hard Rock app. I don't know if in your area you can get it. The Hard
Uh,
Rock Casino app. Kind of probably do some research, see if your area's compatible with it. But that's what I do on there, man. I just started to experiment with that with the over and under for the individual players for points, rebounds, assists.
it's harder though, but yeah.
But I'm trying to do that because you do win loss, you do a 10 game parlay. I didn't hit out eight out of 10 and lose on a BS overtime or something
Nah,
happens to one of the star players injured for the day.
something you don't expect, yo.
Yeah, so you got a better chance of doing the individual breakdown stats from what I'm seeing. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get a couple dollars on that end for sure. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching the Real Individuals podcast. RIP. Any last words for him, bro?
Hey man, as I know it's cold across the states right now, bro. It's a little cold front, depending on where you at. But y'all hang in there, man. Springtime right around the corner.
You already know, man. Florida heating back up, so back to normal. But hey, be safe out there with those snowstorms, bro.
Well, show, man, we good. We good. Hey, stay up, my boy, and all y'all out there, stay up. Don't
Yeah,
give up on life. Yeah, I know the price is going up, but we gotta go up with it. Let's
yeah,
go.
for real, for real. Until next time, peace.
Peace.